Welcome back to What's the Verdict. On today's episode, we're going to be covering my picks for UFC Paris, Benoit Saint-Denis vs Renato Moicano. I'm only going to be covering my main card picks for this event. No disrespect to the prelim fighters, I just don't have much to say about those matchups. Starting off with the first fight on the main card, we have Matt Frevola vs Fares Ziam. I probably butchered that name, but we're gonna roll with it. Although Matt Frevola is outmatched in the height department, as his opponent is 6'1", but I think Matt Frevola will be able to find his way into the pocket and land some clean shots, leading to a TKO in the second round. Matt Frevola is an extremely exciting fighter. I was in the building when he knocked out Drew Dober at UFC 288. The building exploded when he landed that knockout blow. Moving on to the next fight, we have Morgan, the Last Pirate Charriere versus Gabriel Miranda. I am undeniably riding the hype train of the Last Pirate. I think Morgan Charriere is going to get this fight done with ease. Gabriel Miranda is a serious test, but I think the Last Pirate has every ability to get this fight done. I'm picking Morgan Charriere by submission in the first round. Next up is another fight that you're going to catch me riding the hype train on. Brian Battle is an extremely exciting fighter, and I think he's going to get this fight done early with a knockout. Moving on, we have William Gomez and Joe Anderson Brito. I think this fight has a clear path. I think William Gomez is going to win this fight by decision. I think it's going to be dominant, and I think all the judges are going to see the fight 30-27 for William Gomez. Now, moving on to the co-main event, things get a little bit more interesting. We have Brendan Allen versus Nasruddin Imavov. This is honestly a really great fight, and props to the matchmakers for putting these two together. It's a really nice clash of styles, with Brendan Allen having a very dominant ground game and Nasruddin Imavov having stellar kickboxing. Brendan Allen has also proven that he is dangerous on the feet, and I haven't seen enough of Imavov's wrestling to feel confident that he is able to get this job done. I think Brendan Allen is going to be able to wrap up a submission early in the first or second round. For my verdict pick, I'm picking the first. Now, moving on to the main event. Almost a similar story with last fight, although Benoit Saint-Denis definitely has a stellar ground game as well. Both of these fighters have shown that they are absolute workhorses inside the octagon, and that it takes a lot to make them quit. Although both of these fighters have slick striking, I think most of this fight is going to take place on the ground. I see Benoit Saint-Denis pushing the pace early with some heavy strikes, but ultimately using that to get to the takedown. We know that Renato Moicano has amazing defensive and offensive wrestling, and I believe Renato Moicano is going to be able to hold off Benoit's offensive wrestling and end up drowning him in the later rounds. For my verdict pick, I'm picking Renato Moicano by third round TKO. I think he's going to be able to hold Benoit Saint-Denis down and land enough strikes that the fight is going to get stopped. Saint-Denis has incredible grit inside the octagon, but has also shown signs of fatigue when the going gets tough. Looking back on the main card, here are my picks, and I really do think that UFC Paris is going to be a great show. This has been Daily Tapouts. Thanks for watching.